A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Now Russ. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Wilson to throw. A throw there on second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On third down, here's Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. Good blocking, and he's in. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked on by Joey Porter Jr. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing here is Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Gibbs to the 1st down. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to wind up. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown.
That's a pig in my eyes. I'm gonna keep it real.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Goff. That is caught for 3.
And if we're just gonna score.
St. Brown. Touchdown Lions. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 13-7.
Come on, man. You don't play. What are you doing?
So after the touchdown,
They really hold me out of a pick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Taking off, and that's going to be incomplete. There's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Back to throw. Wilson. Trying to make a
There's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. We'll go play action with Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff.
He's short. He's short.
And he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend.
Ain't no challenge, nigga. You short, nigga. Fuck on.
But the first indication that he does not get there. In fact, he
challenge.
cannot. It is a stop and a turnover on downs. They put Pickens in motion. On 1st down, Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
The shotgun, Wilson. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. The Steelers use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Second and 7. They put Pickens in motion. Throwing again, Wilson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Again, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. In these 3rd and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
That's cool. Stop, man.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up
Lay me on my ass.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be second down.
Stop, man.
Goff. Got a man open. It's Patrick.
He got that field goal range.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Fuck no.
They'll pick up
Fuck no.
23
You
yards.
ain't making this.
First down, Detroit.
You was not making this.
Ball there, first time out. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, we're Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
I'm liking the way that look.
This drive begins with a run by Harris.
Click on, scary cat.
To the 43-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human
No,
instinct says, all right, let's
scary
just
cat.
sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you
know
here.
what to do.
Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 23-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. They go play action now. Wilson. That's to the right side.
This nigga Russell Wilson so fucking weak.
Pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike.
Come on, what the fuck is you doing?
Anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Using no time. I don't care, bro. That shit is annoying as fuck. Why is my shit glitched out, bro? Shit don't never do this. That bitch ass nigga doing something to my game.
It'll be a delay of game.
Pussy ass nigga. That's why you still finna lose. Fucking cheating. Shit is annoying, bro.
Handoff from the pistol to Harris. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Another run here with Harris.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions
go
like
for it.
that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter,
Nah, I'm
you
gonna
have a
keep the
chance
field
to really
goal.
make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being
Don't get a
aggressive.
stop.
So
Y'all be trying to hold
for
me.
the first down. In comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1 possession possession game.
Wow.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out.
I missed the extra point and a field goal. That's on me, man. These fucking mistakes, dude. We good, though. Damn, bro.
This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is 1st down and goal. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Lost start.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
It's a pick six waiting
Really
for
well
him.
done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in.
That's so mean.
In the end zone, he's in.
Oh, bro.
Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Still my game to win. No time for no complaining.
They'll start this on the ground.
Got a block, bro.
And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Wilson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure of the rush force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Drop this down to Warren. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2
You got to
minutes
pick
to
where you
play.
play with it.
3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable.
I'm not trying to stop this guy. I'm gonna go for a situation anyway.
Harris. First down, he's not done. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Come on. Come on, man. What the fuck? Come on. Right, I already fucking knew he was on